Catherine, can I just underline, though, that from April till October is what you're saying to me, that even a rape in aged care might only be prioritised if, and I don't want to disparage aged care workers, but if untrained or semi-trained, low-paid, overworked staff make a judgment that perhaps a cognitively impaired resident was actually injured by that rape. They're the only circumstances in which that would be reported. Is that right, or are we required to be reported?
Alan, it's actually all residents, so not just residents who are cognitively impaired.
Right.
Yeah, so the assessment is on staff working in the aged care home, and the comments from the previous speaker about that beautiful approach in the best of residential aged care homes, which is advocacy and genuine caring and really, really listening. We know that can happen, but the Royal Commission is telling us that it doesn't always happen. And the KPMG report is showing some real red flag signs of concern. And what I understand from the Serious Incident Response Scheme is that we are, in the first instance, is reporting incidents where staff are seeing an adverse impact on the resident, and you know, if we extrapolate across the KPMG findings, that if staff aren't seeing sexual assault as having negative impacts, and that includes rape, they're not seeing it as having a negative impact, we've got a real problem. Because I think we are not educating sufficiently, empowering the workforce to understand the kinds of things, the community expectations. The community expectation, this is taken seriously. Older people have the right to be safe in residential aged care, deserve respect, and we have to educate and empower the workforce so they understand their responsibilities and that they know what to do.
And rape is a crime. And rape is a crime. And you are required to report crimes to the police. So
currently, would you?
Yeah, absolutely.
In your okay.
But if I could interrupt, there was ABC reported on a story in Rockhampton 2 weeks ago, and there was a 5-year delay, and that was a rape by a staff member. Of a resident. It was witnessed by another staff member who reported it, was silenced by management, and it took 5 years for that staff member to step up again. So, you know, we have inconsistencies.
Yes,
we have good practice and we have inconsistencies.
Okay, and we will move on but to a related topic, but I will note that recommendation 100 from the Royal Commissions talked about this serious incident scheme, and it suggested that the quality regulator publish the number of serious incident reports at a service level. So that's a very important thing for consumers to be aware of and elders to be aware of, that recommendation is sitting there, and we will be watching very carefully to see whether it's implemented.